Hello everybody, my name is Maple, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So, we're probably going to be finishing up Spain in this episode. They probably will not exist as a country anymore, or at least not in a major way, after this war is over. But, I just want to remind you all that liking and commenting can really help me out, and help me grow my channel. It can get more people to see my videos, so if you like my content, then be sure to leave a like and comment, but... Let's see what shenanigans the Spanish are going to try and pull over this episode. Starting out with, I guess, April 20, or 1926, not 2026. That doesn't happen for another 100 years. Here we go. Oh, that sucks. Peace? What do you mean, peace? Oh. Okay. They only had 4 ships left. They don't even have the decency to give us a bunch of money. Ooh, new destroyer funnels. I want that little land area. I'm going to get that land area. I'm going to try and start another war with them. They're not going to just get out of that scot-free like that. Well, gotta reduce my tech budget again. But the economy should rapidly fix itself, hopefully. No tech. What the heck? 33,000 months. How many years is that? Like 33,000. That's like 2,700 years. That's ridiculous. I gotta get my tech budget back up after we fix the gosh darn economy. Nice. And I can bring my stuff back up really, really slowly. Hopefully. There we go. And that puts that at something a little bit more reasonable. Just a tiny little bit more reasonable. Ooh. New battle cruisers. I want to see that happen. Come on. We'll get to it. We just have to be careful with our money. Nah. Nothing of interest, really. But I can keep bringing up that tech budget a little bit more. Because I want to see these new battle cruisers within this episode. But let's just keep plowing through it. Bring it up a little bit more. We're getting there. We're getting there. Next. Nice tension. $101 million? Of course I'd like $101 million. Now, for politics, keep making the Spanish angry, and putting that budget up and up. There we go. Nice. What about some... I can reduce the unrest a little bit. I don't care about making enemies with the Japanese. They don't seem like too much of a threat. Oh. And I might as well crank up the tech budget by quite a lot. Because I got the money for it now. But, I know I'm giving a bit of a play-by-play for this, but it's just really important for me that... it's really important to me that I just get every turn of this entire series. That's kind of my goal, is I want to go through the whole series turn by turn. But we're almost to that new battlecruiser. Oh, more oil. That's good for our economy. Nice. Now, probably get rid of some of my old cruisers. Don't really need them anymore. There, I can get those in 3 months now. Okay, I got all of that set up. I can move around these ships so that they can be a bit more useful to us with my new and improved heavy cruisers. Anyway, here we go. War, for whatever reason, because the French are a country that exists still. It's not like I destroyed them in the, is it like the 1910s? Something like that? They're actually still right there, but that isn't really a country much anymore. Cool. We will be seeing those new battle cruisers pretty darn soon, and then I'll probably design a couple new designs. Man, everybody's going to war right now. That is probably not a good thing, but whatever. Okay, one more turn. It'll be 1927 when you finally get those. Battle cruisers. Here we go. Interesting. And advanced battle cruisers. Maybe we'll be able to design a couple new things. Like, I'm going for probably a battle cruiser and maybe a new destroyer, if I can. Maybe small guns. Mark III 4s? Or no, Mark IV 3s. And Mark IV 11s. Okay. Let's check it out. Ah, of course. The Battlecruiser 5 is just the Dreadnought 5, but longer. I mean, just because it's not anything, I guess, really new, doesn't mean I can't design something off it. I'll put something together. Here we go. We'll go for something kind of standard when it comes to weaponry. Give it some... Actually, I'll give it some 3-barrel 10-inch guns. I'll give it some good firepower and rate of fire. So that should give us a nice edge up on convoy rating. And just like with a lot of my more modern flagships, I'm going to be doing the side gun design that I've been keeping in my other ships. Just to give it some nice powerful, what's it called? Secondaries. Needs something else. I mean, besides for some torpedoes, it needs a little bit more? Oh, right, it needs 2, so that's what's missing. Okay, now I just need to give it armor and all the little details. I'm gonna give this thing a secondary armament of, like, I don't even know, but this thing is going to have a little bit of a imbalance in the casemates versus the other secondaries for smaller ships. Because these things can fire 21 kilometers, which is essentially the same range as the 10 inches that's packing for Maine. Okay. Nice. Move you a little bit further up for some better stability. There. The Prince Eitel Frederick. Barely. Actually, cutting down a little bit of weight. That gets me 93%. But this thing is probably going to be a pretty good flagship, like a mini battleship almost. And it should stay relevant for a few years, but here. And I'll probably put up a new destroyer, maybe even a cruiser too. Actually, I'll wait on a new destroyer until we get the Mark IV 3-inch cannons. But I will design a little bit of a cruiser, though. Going for something a little bit strange here, but kind of going for more of a coastal defense ship route. Make it a little bit slower than some other stuff, but I'm gonna try and keep the cost as low as I can, because I want this thing to be my my fallback just in case I need some faster built ships, you know. Okay. 6.6 and 13.4. So, giving it a few of these little... no. That's too big. That? Nope. There we go. Giving it a few of these short-barreled 7-inch guns is probably my best bet. Because I want something that can hit really hard, really quick. And how long is the production time? 8 months. Nice. Can I crank that to 4? No, I can't. If I can keep this thing, like... I'm gonna try and keep it under 10 months. I want it to survive, of course. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I can't do a citadel. But... They can do that? No. Okay, I'll live with that. But what I can do is add a couple more secondary guns. Just onto the sides here. Give it a little bit extra oomph where it needs it. Should I can... Why not just do twos? There. Now, it's strange looking, but it sure as heck is going to do a good job. At least I hope so. And it's exactly 8 months. I could even give it a little bit extra length. Or a little bit extra displacement so that it doesn't no, I want it maybe 400. There we go. But that should keep them pretty consistent. I'll reduce the range too. There. This will be the V162. Okay. Build a few of those. And probably just one of the other ships. Where on earth are they? There you go. Yeah, I could afford it. Build a couple of you. That's only $50 million a month, which I can easily make up for in production. Here we go. Hello. Now, from here on out, it should be pretty easy until our next war starts. Here we go. Nice, got some more tension with the Spanish. And what is our next research coming up? Nothing too interesting. Except for armor. That'll be nice. There. Oh, well. Just gotta sit here and wait for the Spanish to finally come attack us. Oh, don't want the US coming too. Okay. Yeah, of course, pay me. I'd love to get paid. Okay. And here we go. Silicon, manganese. Oh, new towers, maybe. Gonna check that just to see if it's true. If not, then I'll keep moving. Keep moving. But I want to start building my crew pool a little bit more because that can only house how many of my new battleships? Like 4. And I don't want to run out of crew because I would be in a bad position. Let me check out those ships though. Oh, it looks like there is no new towers, so, you know, nothing happened. Ooh. The fleet is not ready for war. What about... Yeah, we'll manipulate people into being on our side. Exactly. That's just what I was thinking. But um I think that this is actually all that I have time for, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my content, then be sure to leave a like and comment, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye bye!